Why, hello, everyone. It's the second to last day of Real Truths Pop Culture Edition at my residency at Project 387 that is slowly coming to a close. I've been coming clean about media, books, music that I have pretended to know or like to gain approval from friends, family, countrymen, whoever I wanted to impress at the time. This particular lie, first let me start by apologizing for lying to all of you, and I hope that you'll forgive me. This lie started predominantly since moving to Minneapolis, and I had a few friends that I thought were really cool. I think that really drove it home was trying to have my friend Emily think I was cool. And anytime somebody would say Kendrick Lamar is great, I would nod and agree, but I actually never listened to Kendrick Lamar, but now I know he's great, and I was right the whole time, apparently. So, here are my thoughts on Kendrick Lamar's. I only listened to Pimp a Butterfly because the album was so complex that I felt like I had to listen to it a couple times. I'm assuming that the rest of the albums are just as great. But, conclusions, he's the Nas of our time, except Nas still exists and could probably still make music. What else? I usually can't stand spoken word. I find it really irritating. I'm probably going to get a little shade for this, but during Beyonce's Lemonade, which I do love the videos and the music, but the, disembodied voice in between each song, I found kind of boring in Lemonade, or very high school live journalish, where Kendrick Lamar does an amazing job. Throughout the whole album, everything that he's saying is very moving and meaningful, and I didn't find it normally with spoken word I get a cringe, I feel awkward for them moment, but didn't feel that during this album. I also enjoyed having to deal with the complexities of being a Michael Jackson fan, as so eloquently put in one of his songs. I too struggled at times during some of those allegations, and fandom can be difficult as people do not shed the best light. Ultimately, I just consider, that this album wasn't made for me as a white woman. However, I still could appreciate it and find it incredibly beautiful and moving and very insightful and passionate. And there were parts that made me uncomfortable, but that seemed kind of the point if I wasn't directly that audience. Now, listening to Pimp a Butterfly, which is a pretty funny name for a very serious album, I understand some of the criticism that was given to his performance in the song Freedom by Beyonce, but about him not being a bigger presence. But here's the deal. Kendrick Lamar knew his place in that song and let Beyonce shine. So I get it. So, final review, Kendrick Lamar's baller. I'm sorry I lied about knowing him. It was only a year-long lie, though, to be honest. So it's not nearly as deep as some of the other ones. And I understand that normally I know a lot about hip-hop, but old hip-hop, because I'm old. I'm old now. And which is also another sad realization of all of these lies. Anyway, it's your turn. I have one day left. Tomorrow's Real Truth is probably going to make me lose some friends. But, go big or go home. And I encourage all of you to, admit the things that you might have been, fibbing about, pretending to pretending to enjoy. And until tomorrow, have a good day.